number of steps that can involve the children. The art of nurturing care speaks for itself. A child who is well tended and is encouraged to help others and to learn self-care is given a secure foundation upon which to build life skills. All LifeWays caregivers are encouraged to offer organic, healthy food and to support the children in developing their taste for such food. Foot baths are used in a number of ways: to help a troubled child to calm, to soothe a group of children before sleep, or simply to wash their feet after playing outside. Hair brushing is a wonderful way to help a child toward a fresh start. Here, the child, waking up from a nap, awaits a change of clothes on this hot summer day. But first comes the gentle brushing of hair. Time is one of the most nurturing gifts we can give a child. This child is not yet able to put on her own shoes. However, she doesn't know that. If the caregiver rushes in too soon, then the foundation the child is laying to develop the skill is diminished. This type of exploration is the scaffolding for other skill development down the road. Several caregivers have proclaimed how lovely the doll play became once they started caring for a mixed-age group of children that included infants and toddlers. The older children beautifully imitated the type of nurturing care they saw the real babies receiving. In this winter scene, the baby sleeping in the pram will be able to go outside with all of the other children. And here's the baby inside that pram, all wrapped and swaddled for protection. When appropriately clothed for each season, it's lovely to sleep outside. Sometimes they are under a tree watching the gentle movement of the leaves as they fall asleep. Sometimes, when they are fully awake, they can lie on a blanket, perhaps surrounded by hay bales as a natural playpen. Giving time. For these little ones, even pondering a blade of grass is an early science experiment. This image is included in the nurturing photos to encourage caregivers and families to provide healthy undergarments for children. Children who are not chilled can concentrate more easily on their play. They do not need to frenetically move about in order to stay warm, and with layers, children can peel off as needed. The third living art in LifeWays settings is creative exploration. Arts and crafts tend to serve one of the following purposes: to create something special at a festive time, to support a child's freedom of exploration and expression, or to create practical and beautiful things for the home. Here we see a caregiver weaving a table runner for her suite's dining room table. This took months to complete, as she could only work on it for short periods of time, particularly when a few children wanted to help. Of course, we all know that the heart of developing social ability is through creative, self-directed play. Play weaves through all of the living arts because play is what the young child most naturally wants to do. Playing classic childhood games or circle games with seasonal songs and poems is not only fun, but also a great foundation for literacy. With mixed ages, the older children have the opportunity to experience themselves as role models and teachers to the little ones, while the younger children help the older ones continue to relish childhood. Still, there are those times when best friends just want to hang out together, and ideally caregivers create those times when that can happen. In some LifeWays centers, the older and younger children are separated a couple of mornings a week, while the older ones attend LifeWays Play School or Forest Kindergarten. The best way to learn how to function outside of the box is to have been given the opportunity as a child to play inside the box. And fortunate are the children who can not only climb outside of the box, but can still climb trees. True social ability is strengthened when all aspects of social life can be explored. Sometimes that means learning how to negotiate, or even learning how to recover from a frustration outburst. This photo was taken by the neighborhood crossing guard who had befriended these LifeWays children and their caregiver. He sometimes had a plate of cookies for them on days he knew they would be on their neighborhood walk. A big part of the LifeWays social experience has to do with festival life, starting with seasonal decor to brighten the environment, celebrating seasonal festivals. Here, the families of a LifeWays parent-child program are crafting dragon's tails for their autumn Michaelmas festival. Milwaukee children are treated to an outdoor puppet show. And celebrating birthdays is always a special event, even celebrating the adults' birthdays. At the Milwaukee LifeWay Center, a festival is held at the end of the year for those children leaving the center to go on to kindergarten or first grade. You are joyfully welcome to contact any of our LifeWays representative sites to set up a visit. We also welcome you to consider enrolling in one of our LifeWays training courses located throughout North America. Caregivers, early childhood teachers, parents, parent educators, nannies, even grandparents have been inspired by their experiences in LifeWays training. For more information, please contact us at www.lifewaysnorthamerica.org.